Dr. Vexilla's tendrils trembled as she reviewed the data for the 15th time. Couldn't be right. No species could evolve with this kind of genetic programming and survive. Run the sequence again, she ordered her assistant, Kelrin. The Nexary Institute for Genetic Studies had been mapping human DNA for months, part of the standard procedure for new Galactic Council members. Every species had quirks, redundant sequences, evolutionary dead ends, junk code. But this, results confirmed, Kelrin whispered. The kill protocols are embedded throughout their genome. Multiple redundant systems. The holographic display showed human DNA in all its terrifying complexity. Highlighted in red were sequences that shouldn't exist in any living organism. Programmed cell death, they called it. Apoptosis. But this went beyond simple cellular maintenance. Look at this. Vexilla pointed to a specific sequence. When human cells detect corruption, mutation, viral invasion, any significant damage, they don't try to repair indefinitely like every other known species. They activate a suicide protocol. Individual cells self-destructing isn't unusual. Not just cells, Kelrin. Entire organ systems. If the damage spreads, whole sections of their body can trigger cascading failure. And here, she highlighted another section. Generational kill switches. Their telomeres shorten with each division. They're programmed to age and die. The senior researcher, Zalkri, floated over. Perhaps it's a flaw? Evolutionary accident. That's what I thought, Vexilla said. Until I found these. New sequences appeared on screen. Tumor suppressor genes. 50% more than any other known species. DNA repair mechanisms that actively hunt corrupted cells. And this P53, they call it. The guardian of the genome. If it detects too much damage, it doesn't just kill the cell. It sends signals to surrounding tissue. A cellular quarantine. You're saying their bodies are constantly trying to kill parts of themselves? Not trying. Succeeding. Billions of their cells die every day. By design. They're walking battlefields. Constantly purging themselves of anything that might compromise the whole. Kelrin's scales had gone pale. But why would evolution? Cancer, Dr. Vexilla said simply. Look at their history. Every Earth creature gets cancer, but humans? They should be drowning in tumors. Their cells divide faster than Zafrani healing pools. They live for decades after reaching reproductive age. They consume toxins recreationally. They deliberately expose themselves to radiation for aesthetic purposes. Tanning, they call it. They should be extinct. They would be without this. The kill protocols aren't a flaw. They're a defense system. Every human is in constant biological warfare with themselves. The ones that survive to adulthood are the ones whose kill protocols work properly. Zalkri floated closer to the display. This section here? Ah, that's the truly terrifying part. Vexilla magnified the sequence. Genetic memory of viral encounters. Their DNA contains fragments of every virus their ancestors survived. Dead virus code, repurposed as identification markers. Their bodies remember plagues from millions of years ago. And if they encounter something similar, the kill protocols activate faster, more aggressively. They call it an immune response, but it's really cellular genocide. Scorched earth warfare at the microscopic level. The laboratory fell silent as the implications sank in. There's more, Vexilla continued. These proteins, they call them caspases, executioner molecules. They don't just kill compromised cells. They dismember them, cut them apart systematically so nothing dangerous survives. Then specialized cells eat the remains. They're cannibals at the cellular level? Recyclers. Nothing is wasted. Even in death, each cell feeds the whole. Kelrin pulled up comparison charts. No wonder they're so resilient. Other species try to preserve every cell, repair all damage. Humans just kill and replace. Constantly. Look at their healing, Zalkri noted. They don't regenerate like us. They scar. Their bodies remember every major injury by leaving dead tissue as a monument. A warning. Everything about them is built on controlled death, Vexilla summarized. They age because their DNA counts down to destruction. They heal by killing damaged parts. They resist disease by cellular suicide bombing. They prevent cancer by having their own cells assassinate each other. And they consider this normal? They don't even think about it. To them, death isn't the opposite of life. It's the mechanism that enables it. They've weaponized entropy itself. The final data stream appeared. Oh, by the 7 suns, Kelrin gasped. They're reproductive cells. Half the genetic material. Random recombination. Every offspring is a genetic gamble. They could have evolved parthenogenesis, cloning, any stable reproduction method. Instead, they chose chaos, maximum variation. Because variation means some will survive whatever kills the rest, Zalkri finished. They're expecting extinction events, planning for them. Dr. Vexilla closed the display. Recommend classification. Extreme survivor species. Do not attempt biological warfare. Do not introduce pathogens. Their entire evolution is built on the assumption that something is trying to kill them. And they're usually right, Kelrin added. The report was filed with a warning. Humans are not fragile because they die easily. They're anti-fragile because they've made death a part of life. The Galactic Council received the data with the closest thing to existential dread a bureaucracy could experience. Humans had evolved on a death world, and they'd brought the death world with them, encoded in every cell.